Imagine sitting in your home, enjoying watching TV. All of a sudden you hear glass break. You hear a door open. Somebody's breaking into your house. Somebody's coming in and taking the valuables that you've worked hard to pay for. What do you do to protect your home, to protect your valuables, and to protect yourself? Gun control really doesn't reduce crime rates, and it would cost millions of dollars to do away with guns in America. Recent events such as school shootings, massacres at churches, and college universities have really got gun activists or people against guns to really go into overdrive trying to do away with gun rights in America. The Second Amendment of the U.S. Constitution states, "A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." In the state of California, they prohibit the use or the possession of semi-automatic weapons, such as this one. This is an AR-15 .223 caliber firearm. This gun will be prohibited in the state of California. That is according to the California Department of Justice Bureau of Firearms. Assault weapons are actually used in less than 2% of any gun-related crime. That's according to the U.S. Department of Justice. Criminals will always have access to guns. They have the black market, stolen guns. There's over 1 million guns entered into the National Crime Information Center, stolen guns all across the United States. So criminals will always have access to guns. According to the National Institute for Justice, also 60% of felons say a criminal isn't going to mess with a potential victim if they know they're armed. They're not going to mess with them. Also, 57% of felons say that they are more worried about running into an armed victim than worried about running into law enforcement. 74% of felons say they avoid dwellings when someone is home because of the fear of them having a firearm in the residence. Gun control would have no effect whatsoever on crime because human nature is what it is. Criminals will be criminals. They'll still have guns, or they'll find some other weapon to use in their crime. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. Over 20,000 gun control laws, according to the National Institute of Justice, had no impact in reducing criminal violence in the United States. A nationwide study found that violent crime fell after states made it legal to carry a concealed weapon. This is a handgun, .40 caliber Glock pistol that someone might carry as a concealed weapon. In most states you have to have what's a CWP, a concealed weapon permit, or some states refer to it as a CCP, concealed carry permit. And you would have to pay a fee each year in order to carry such a weapon and have a permit for it to be hidden on your presence. In the District of Columbia, no civilian can buy or possess any type of handgun or have one in the home. That took place in 1976 is when that came into effect. Before 1976, D.C. had a very low crime rate. Since then, when that law came into effect, the crime rate has risen radically over the years to become one of the highest in the nation. If the Second Amendment is abolished, people will have to turn in their guns and they will be destroyed by the government. Yet criminals will still be criminals and they'll still have access to guns. Gun control will really only affect innocent, law-abiding citizens because they're the ones that will be truthful and turn in their firearms. So I'm urging you to take action against people that are trying to do away with your Second Amendment rights. Write your congressman and tell them to support the Second Amendment and support your rights that you have to bear arms. That's all I have.